Hello my friends and welcome back to I'm Diabetic. In this video, you'll learn about an ingredient that will help diabetics eat problematical foods without that huge sugar spikes on occasional basis only. Plus, you'll learn how it works. And I'll be answering a lot more of your questions near the end of the video. All this and more when I'm Diabetic starts right now. Alright, so our body uses sugar as its main source of energy. You might be wondering, well, where does it get this sugar from? Well, after we eat all food, every single food, even the healthy food, our digestive system changes that food, digests it into sugar. When the pancreas senses that there's sugar coming in, it releases a hormone called insulin. Insulin then escorts the sugar to our cells, where the cells open up and release the sugar into the bloodstream, and the body uses it as energy. When there's too much sugar coming in, well, this is called a sugar spike, and this is when diabetes happens. Now, this is when this ingredient steps in and helps us out, where we can enjoy certain problematic foods on an occasional basis only. What is the name of this ingredient? Well, it is a certain kind of fiber, but not just any kind of fiber. This is called soluble fiber. What happens after we eat soluble fiber is that it becomes a gel-like substance in our intestines. And it takes a long time for it to be digested. For diabetics, this is great because it acts like a dam, which means that it lets the sugar slowly get into our bloodstream and prevents those huge spikes when we have that occasional problematic food. Don't get carried away, just have it on certain occasions, birthdays, other celebration, and so forth. It's not a pass, it's just to help you out, to treat yourself once in a while for a job well done in keeping your blood sugars low. So soluble fiber is a diabetic's friend. Now, I'll be answering some of your questions that I've been receiving in my comment sections from past videos. Let's begin. Alright, so now I'll be answering some questions that I've been receiving in my comment sections about past videos. I call this questions and answer section. Let's begin. I got my trusty reading glasses on and we'll go to the first question. The first question is, in my opinion, what do I think is the safest fruit for diabetics to eat and why? Well, my friends, in my opinion, and also because I am not allergic to them, is strawberries. Why? Well, because of many reasons. Number one, that they have a low glycemic rate. 41 strawberries, which is approximately half a cup, without anything else added on top, whipped cream or syrups and other tasty ingredients, you're looking at 4.1. That's not bad. Next is because of the carb count. 41 strawberries. Get this. You know what the carb count is? 1.1. And also because of the fiber. 41 strawberries has approximately 52 grams of fiber. But not just any kind of fiber, soluble fiber that we just talked about previously. Plus, strawberries have great health benefits. For example, number one, it helps with blood sugar control. Why? Well, because of the high amount of fiber, the soluble fiber. It will lower your blood sugar because it blocks how quickly the food turns to sugar, and also how it helps your high blood pressure, and also it helps with cholesterol and inflammation. Why? Because it keeps your blood sugar low. So strawberries, in my opinion, is the one that I like the best. But my friends, if you are allergic to strawberries, have no fear because any kind of berries are good. For example, blackberries and also your blueberries. Now, unless you're allergic to all kinds of blueberries, then you're going to have a little problem here. I would choose apples if you're safe with apples because they are also a high source of fiber, soluble fiber. If you're allergic to apples, then try to figure out with your doctor and your blood sugar monitor which is a good fruit for you to eat. So strawberry would be my number one source. Here's another little bit of hint. Add a little bit of Greek yogurt in there, and you have yourself a nice, safe dessert. Next, okay, this is a good one, which is about bananas. Now, bananas can be problematic for diabetics, and well, can we eat them? Yes and no, and I'll tell you why. Because, first of all, if you are mobile and you do a lot of work, if you're heavy labor, you're basically moving around every day, well, then you could have an occasional banana. Now, it's not just a huge banana, like or a medium banana of a regular shaped banana. It's a little small banana, like the ones that you see on your screen here. Those little wee green bananas. And also, you should not make it turn to yellow, or at least don't let it get too spotty. Because when this happens, there's going to be a lot more sugar in the banana. But again, you could also have a medium banana if you're, like I just said, a lot in movement and you're doing a lot of housework and you're on the go every day. Find out what it does to your blood sugar. Try checking 1 hour later, and you can incorporate a banana from time to time. And believe it or not, bananas have fiber, soluble fiber, which will slow down the spike. So, yes and no, you could have a banana, see what it does to your blood sugar. Now, bananas are also great for your health, believe it or not. Why? Well, because of these following things. It lowers your blood sugar. I know you're going to hear that it's just, bananas super spike your blood sugar, but if you have a small one, it's got a lot of soluble fiber. So have it on an occasional basis. The best time to have it is before a workout. This way you could burn off all that, ingredient during your workout. Also, it's good for vitamin C, potassium, and cholesterol. So, can you have a banana as a diabetic? On an occasional basis, depending on your lifestyle. Check with your blood sugar monitor to see if it tells you that you could have it. Always do that, my friends. Okay, that's it for this quick video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so YouTube will let you know every time I put up a video. I try to put up videos on a weekly basis. Also, if you'd like to learn more about my diabetes history, hit the link below, diabetic retinopathy, and watch an interview I did on another popular diabetic channel. And don't forget, all carbs turn to sugar except for water, and knowledge is power. And if you watch the next video, I'll be talking about foods that have soluble fiber in them. And I'll teach you a way on how you could use those foods and incorporate them with foods that are problematic with diabetic increases, blood sugar increases. So we'll see you soon and have a good week. Bye for now.